Good evening. How are we all? Are we well? Excellent. My name's Dan McKee. It's an absolute pleasure for you to have me here tonight. McKee, of course, means the son of Hugh. I'm quite interested in the origins of surnames. Of course, Smith means maker of things. Cooper means barrel maker. And, of course, Thatcher, which means destroyer of the mining industry. Lovely to be here in the famously pro-Tory seat of Liverpool. It is good to be here in Liverpool. They always say, the clothes maketh the man, and I've decided to maketh myself an alcoholic children's entertainer. You're wearing that by choice? Yes. Actually, to be honest with you, it is largely smoke and mirrors, because I essentially bought all of this out of car boot sales and charity shops. Do we like charity shops? Yes, I think it's wonderful, because they used to be looked down upon quite a lot. Ooh, second-hand, hand-me-downs, you don't like them. And then someone opened Primark, and first-hand was actually shitter than second-hand. It was pretty good. But of course, it's been redefined throughout the years, hasn't it? It just used to be second-hand, and it became vintage, and these days it's called pre-loved. Pre-loved, which I never liked because it does sound like someone's cum in it. Exactly. But, I bought this jacket in Oxfam. It's good. It's cost me £6. Yes, it's fabulous when you go into a second-hand shop and someone your size has died. But it is good to be here in Liverpool. Of course, I always like to see, when I'm travelling around the country, what places famous for. Of course, we all know what Liverpool's famous for, isn't it? We all know a shining beacon of 1960s music, the one we all think of, that was a shining beacon of the future. Of course, Cilla Black. There. It's fantastic. Does that one sound like a car alarm? Yes, give her an album. Fantastic. But no, because I always like to do things connected with a place when I visit there. Like I had some Kendal mint cake in Kendal. I read a book in Reading. And I really had the most fantastic weekend in Cockermouth. You should go. Bring knee pads. It's fun. But no, it is quite nice to be out in the evening, especially in a nice, vibrant city like Liverpool, because I live in Stoke-on-Trent. Yes, yeah. I don't know why that elicited a boo. How damn it! It slept with my wife. No, right. But, no, I'd like... Stoke-on-Trent. You know, before I lived in Stoke-on-Trent, I lived in Toronto. You know, Toronto. I was sat in this wonderful, vibrant, modern city. 1,000 futures, 1,000 footfalls before me. Anything I could live, dream, or hope was there and available. And I thought, you know what? There must be more to life than this. I know. I'll move to Stoke-on-Trent. Sometimes you just can't get enough urban decay, can you, sir? To be honest with you. But I'm not from Stoke-on-Trent originally. As you can probably not tell by my accent, I'm actually from Norfolk. Anyone been? Yeah, one person. Good, that's about it, technically. But we don't encourage it. But, of course, when you tell people from Norfolk, one topic of conversation always comes up. Someone goes, oh, from Norfolk, are you? Oh. Inbred, are you? Yeah. Slept with your sister, married your cousin. Inbred, are you inbred? Inbred, are you? Yes, married your family. Inbred, are you? And I turn to them and say, no. We do not like to be called inbred. We prefer the term pedigree. Famously, people from Norfolk are the only people who do crufts without the dog. Actually, talking of breeding, I've become quite obsessed with the concept of the XL bully recently. Very strange thing, you know. We've got the the noble domestic Doberman, the wonderful, massive Great Dane, the lovely companion of the pug, and the XL bully that somebody thought, you know what I want? What I really want is a dog to look like a really aggressive coffee table. But, of course, there's a refrain that everyone says. People go, oh, it's not the dog, it's the owner. It's not the dog, it's the owner. It's not the pet, it's not the breed, it's the owner. It's not the breed, it's the owner. I decided I'm going to test this hypothesis as a cat lover by going down the park and walking a pet leopard. Come, Tiddles. Come. I shall let it off the lead. And gamble in the park for a period of 4 to 6 months until it returns to its home base. Wouldn't hurt a fly, apart from some pigeons, the local deer population, of course that very unfortunate scout troop. But and just as you're there walking your XL bully, you'll hear it. You'll look around, nothing. You'll look to the trees, nothing. Whoomph! The dog's gone. Boom! All of a sudden, you're being hauled up a tree. Canines incised deep into your neck. Your disemboweled contents spilling out onto the Princess Diana Memorial Fountain. And I shall suddenly appear from a bush and go, it was the breed. Oh, dear. So, Beef Wellington is just Tory Greggs. So, I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'm autistic. Give me a cheer if you're autistic. One man, excellent. We'll go outside afterwards, chat about 2 different things simultaneously and not look at each other. It'll be brilliant. But no, I was diagnosed about 20 years ago. Nobody knew anything about it. Of course, when you're autistic, you become obsessed with facts and figures and fictional worlds you can define the boundaries of. The old term for it used to be Asperger's syndrome, then it became ASD, but I always preferred the term Doctor Who fan. But people were always going, oh, are you worried about vaccines causing autism? I'm like, no, I've got it already. Just fucking dose me up. Going to ascend. Just fucking more. I want more autism. More autism until I ascend to my final autistic form. A spreadsheet. It'll be brilliant. But that's the thing. People always think about this, and these days it's quite common to refer to autism as a superpower. You go, oh, autism is a superpower. Has anyone seen the TV series The Good Doctor? Yeah, in which you have the actor Freddie Highmore. He's an autistic doctor who saves the day using his autistic hyperfocus to save people by reading the script a few pages ahead. I don't know. The actor Freddie Highmore using his autistic superpower to save the day. And it's nice to have that sort of representation. The problem is, it's not true and accurate representation, because autistic people do have superpowers. The only thing is, they are of no use to anyone ever. I have an autistic superpower. I can tell you if any actor on the television has been in both Doctor Who and 1980s BBC One television drama Howard's Way. That's it. Damn, this man's dying. Can you help me? Has he been in either Doctor Who or Howard's Way? No, then I'm afraid he must die. But it's nice to have that level of representation on the telly, but it is false. It's not a real representation of autistic superpowers. Watching the actor Freddie Highmore using his autistic hyperfocus to save people's lives. What true autistic representation really is watching The Good Doctor and knowing that the actor Freddie Highmore is the son of the actor Edward Highmore, who was in both Doctor Who and 1980s BBC One television drama Howard's Way. Thank you. People often say, Dan, it must be hard to suffer with your autism. And I say, no, I don't suffer with my autism. You suffer from my autism. I'm having a fantastic time. Thank you very much. You've been lovely. And I'll just leave you on this thought. Just remember, the Buddhists have a saying, first there is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is. And I thought, I wonder if these people have confused philosophy with blinking. I've been McKee. Thank you very much. Good evening.